Right. I think when I think about raising support, I think of a couple things. First, I think that a residency is a unique kind of ministry because it's really not a what I would call a ministry of necessity, meaning your church can seemingly do without it, but it is a ministry opportunity. Ministry of opportunity because of what it can provide for your opportunity for the church. I'm just going to start the whole thing over because that sucked.
Go, not a problem.
Right.
No problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, when it comes to finding the money for a ministry like this, I would say two things. First, I would say that we normally think of a residency not as a ministry of necessity, something that we need to do, like children's ministry. We have to have a children's ministry. We have to, we do Sunday morning. We do. Those are ministries of necessity. We normally think of a residency as a ministry of opportunity. And I would say that we need to perhaps rethink that and cast a vision that raising up church leaders for the next generation is really a ministry of necessity for the local church, and reclaim our priority that we have to raise up the next generation of church leaders, and remind ourselves that like leadership development is never urgent until it's too late. And so this seems like it, isn't a ministry that's urgent, but it actually is, because it takes a while to raise up leaders, and we have to begin doing it now so the next generation of church leaders are ready for what's after them. And that kind of vision is helpful, in fundraising. And the second part of it, I would say, when 12Stone started the residency program, they actually raised their own support. Each of the residents raised their own support, like a missionary would. And that was actually very effective. The people that came into the program were very bought in to the program. They had done a lot of work before they got in, and it weeded some people out. And what we found is the skills necessary to raise support are very similar to the skills necessary to be a pastor. So they would have to, they would have to be self-led. They would have to go and ask people to buy into a vision. They would have to preach for conversion, about the finances. And we found that it weeded out some people, and it gave confidence to the ones who were able to raise the money, because they knew that God was with them into the program. And so that's how we started. And honestly, I found a lot of good with it. We might even still be doing it that way, except it began to bog down our accounting systems at the church, and that's why we went away from that to paying them.